All right, Jen St. Dennis from Business of Vancouver is with us. Good morning, Jen.
Good morning.
We're talking about the Canadian dollar and the effect it has on, of course,
hockey. And other sports like soccer as well. Yeah, we're talking about when the Canadian dollar is low. How does this affect Canadian teams, and especially the National Hockey League and soccer, Major League Soccer, are both affected, and that's because they play their players in U.S. dollars, and they also travel a lot down to the United States to play other teams. So those things, when the Canadian dollar is low, it really takes a bite out of these teams' bottom line. So I'm mostly going to talk about the NHL and how they've been affected. So things like the salary cap have been affected by this. So for instance, this year they wanted to raise the salary cap from $69 million to $74 million. Instead, they raised it to just $71.4 million, and that's the lowest increase we've seen since 2005. Now, the NHL also plays a lot of games down in the United States. That is going to take the costs are just going to increase every time they travel down there for things like hotels, meals, air travel. Now, experts do say that the NHL is better prepared than they were in the past when there were other periods when the Canadian dollar was low. So most of these teams do currency hedging. That's where they buy a set amount of American dollars ahead of time. So that's one way they prepare. And also the salary cap makes it easier for them as well. But because of the profit sharing agreement that's in place between the teams, if the Canadian teams are having a harder time making a buck, that could affect the rest of the league and their expansion plans that they have in place right now.
All right, Jen, thank you very much.
All
Jen
right.
St. Dennis for us. When you come back, I have a story about those Max Milks you see on the corner. Those corner stores are having a bit of a change, so Jen will tell us all
a bit of a
about
change there, yep.
All right, we'll talk about that in an hour. Thanks, Jen.
Sounds good.
All right.